Alright, what's up guys? It's Worst Teacher NA. I'm going to start off with some Hearthstone today. Before I get into that, I just want to remind everybody, the reason that we're doing this is I'm part of the Extra Life team, Just Us, the League of Awesome, and we're trying to raise money for Children's Hospital of Orange County. So if you guys want to donate to the stream, please just donate through my Extra Life page. You can find it down below. It's the game controller with the wings on it. That's the Extra Life logo. So if you guys can donate to that, I'd appreciate that a lot. So yeah, we're gonna get started with some Hearthstone. Gonna go through my daily quests. So I got 2 games with Rogue or Warrior. I think it's a good time for me to actually, showcase the Grim Patron Warrior. It's a tough deck to play, but I really enjoy it, and it does really well on ladder also. So yeah, just gonna be doing some of those games. They do have a new game mode here, Tavern Brawl. I was checking it out earlier. So today, I'll probably go through and maybe play a couple games of this, but it says basically you're randomly either Nefarian or Ragnaros, and you go up against the other boss. It seems like it's really slanted towards Nefarian in terms of who has the better deck here. He starts out with 5 mana. Just all around better cards and stuff like that. So I think he's probably the better character to get there. So I'm not enjoying it too much just because it seems pretty one-sided, but I might go in there and play a few games just because the decks are really fun to see. But first I'm going to go through and do these daily quests. So got my Grim Patron Warrior. Let me show you guys what that deck looks like first. So it's a little different based on what cards you have and who you talk to. Some people run Gromash in here, but I don't own Gromash, so the only legendary I have here is Emperor Thaurissan, and so I have 2 Execute, 2 Whirlwind, Fiery War Axe, Battle Rage, Armor Smith, Cruel Task, Unstable Ghoul, Bouncing Blade, Acolyte of Pain, Frothing. You can see the rest, but basically the main combo that comes in here is you want to be able to draw Emperor Thaurissan. There we go. You want to draw Emperor Thaurissan early. That way you can get a discounted combo, and your combo here is to run first your Warsong Commander. It gives your minions charged if they have 3 or less attack, and you can run that into the Grim Patron or the Frothing Berserker, and you want to combo that with a Whirlwind, either from your Death Spite that's been preloaded or with using the Whirlwind here. You can also combo it with Bouncing Blade. Bouncing Blade does 1 damage to a random minion, and it keeps going until it kills 1 minion that's on the board. So you can pretty much fill your board with Grim Patrons that have charge. So you're looking for one of those types of combos where you can just get a bunch of Grim Patrons up on the board. Let me move the webcam real quick here. See if I can do this. So, gives you a better look at the deck here. So, a big deal here, like I said, was you want to be looking at Frothing Berserker, Warsong Commander, and Grim Patron. Those are the big combo cards that you want to be using. Early game, you want to draw into your Fiery War Axe, Armor Smith, Cruel Taskmaster. Unstable Ghoul is pretty good against a lot of aggro decks. Deals 1 damage to minions, so they can't be playing those 2/1 minions, or even 3/1 minions like Wolf Rider or something like that if it's a face hunter. So, anyways, that's how this deck works. So let's see if we can get a couple wins on it.
Versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Victory or death!
So depending on what kind of rogue it is, I might want to keep Emperor here, just because even though it's 6 mana, rogue generally doesn't have a really good early game, so it could be a good discount. Definitely don't want to keep Execute, Death Spite, probably not, or the Berserker. These are all elements, Berserker and Death Spite are elements that I want to draw into later. My early game, I really want to get Armor Smith and, you know, yeah, just basically Armor Smith, maybe a Cruel Taskmaster to buff up the Armor Smith. But I think I'm going to keep Emperor in this matchup, just because generally Rogue doesn't have a big early game that I have to worry too much about. She does have Sap, which makes it difficult if I put out a Grim Patron that's not charged. So I definitely want to make sure that I can land the combo, which makes Emperor even more important. Acolyte of Pain here, you know, I could coin him out. You know, the only way that he can kill Acolyte of Pain then would be to use his Deadly Poison, but then he would end up using it. He would only have 1 charge of it. So it might be good just to coin that out anyways. Looking at what my turn 3 might be if I do coin it out. Might be an Unstable Ghoul. I might want to save my coin actually for Emperor. So I think I'm going to play the Unstable Ghoul right now. That way I can play the Acolyte of Pain. If he doesn't kill the Ghoul, it gets procced. It procs the Pain. So let's see. Looks like he is going to kill it though. Uses a backstab on it. At least now I'm still on curve. I can still play my Acolyte this turn. Makes it more weak to Deadly Poison, but I really don't have another turn besides just maybe using coin into Death Spite, so I'm going to use Acolyte of Pain for now. Does give me a good Battle Rage next turn, possibly. Battle Rage only draws me 1 card. I can hope for more than that. So I think I'm going to Death Spite. I could run both into him here, but then I'm only drawing 1 card from the Acolyte of Pain. Yeah, I don't want to lose too much health here, so I'm going to kill the... I can play the Corsair for free here, which is nice. So I'll play him out. Next turn I'll probably coin out the Emperor. So if he doesn't kill the Corsair, I could double up on the Emperor. That's both backstabs used. Again, his early game's not too strong, just trying to get through my minions. Death Spite against... Death Spite against Yeti clears it, but then I would use my my Whirlwind before I really want to. I could just Grim Patron and hit the Yeti here, but I would only have 2 Grim Patrons, which isn't that strong. I think I'm just going to use the Whirlwind here. Hopefully I draw into another Death Bite. And then I'm just going to coin out the Emperor. Gives me a good discount on a lot of important cards. The Grim Patron and the Frothing Berserker both get discounted. I have these 0 mana spells now. And it's difficult for him to remove this unless he just saps it, in which case I could just play it out again. Still don't have the Warsong Commander. I think I'm just gonna play out Unstable Ghoul with the Armor Smith, Armor up. Can Battle Rage next turn also, if he doesn't clear it too much. prep sprint. So he doesn't have anything to clear this, which is good for me. Still don't really have the right cards until I can get War Song and Whirlwind. Okay, there's a Whirlwind. That's nice, however, for my Grim Patrons, they're going to go in without charge, so he can still remove those, and I won't have any taunt. The best I can do on this is just get 2 Grim Patrons. I think I'm just going to still go for it right now. Oh, if I play the Frothing Berserker, then I can't Battle Rage afterwards. I think I'll hang on to the Frothing Berserker.
Everyone, get in here!
And I redraw into that combo. So I have that combo now. It's a little bit more expensive, but I still have it. And these are still difficult for him to remove. He can't backstab. He's already used both backstabs, but you can't backstab this anyways. He can clear the first one with his knife, but then he doesn't want to sap this either. So he has to do 2 damage to this. Maybe he'll waste an Eviscerate on it.
Powering up! Portals online! Come close and listen.
Okay, so I guess he's a mech rogue. He didn't show any mechs before that. Let's see. He doesn't realize it, but it's pretty dangerous for him to be playing these 2 damage minions down here, because I do have these armor platings, which is going to make it so I can get more of these out. I think this deck, or this turn, I'm going to use the combo. So I'm not Whirlwind, War Song, use Berserker, give him armor plating.
Pile on! Everyone, get in here! Everyone, get in here! Everyone, get in here! Everyone, get in here! Pile on! Nice strike.
Ah, wanted to give one of my minions extra health there. Dogman, yeah, it's a fun deck. Let's see. Okay, so oh, he gained charge from that too. I didn't realize if you faceless this minion that was given charge from War Song that you get charge as well. Doing 10 damage to face with this minion isn't a big deal right now anyways. I think he's just going to try to clear out both my guys. I don't know what he'll try to do with this. We'll see. Kills out the War Song instead. Probably a good move for him. I did have the Frothing Berserker here. I can give it charge. Let's see. I can YOLO here by giving him 1 health and then using Bouncing Blade and hope that it hits my 2 health guy before it kills this, because it'll spawn more Grim Patrons. That would cost 3, So then I would have 4 mana left. I couldn't really do anything else. Other than that, I can play out the Belcher, but then all I can do is Belcher and then armor up. Don't really want to play out another Grim Patron. I think I'm just going to give him health. Use Bouncing Blade. Yeah, it didn't do too much there, so I think I'm just take the extra damage, unfortunately. Still have a Grim Patron up, but he's naked, so not much that I can do here. Interesting hard card for him to include in a mech rogue. Still building up. I have the main components. I have Patron and Frothing Berserker. There's my War Song. I have no way to damage Grim Patron or Berserker though. So I think what I'm going to do is do the War Song into the Sludge Belcher. Get some more armor. I can do 6 damage this turn. Next turn, depending on what I draw, I should have lethal. He can't clear this with his weapon, he'll die. So we'll see. He does have 1 sap left in his deck. So he could sap, but then he would still have to clear this War Song somehow.
I give up.
That's it.
Well played.
So you can see how getting the Emperor early is big for me, reducing the mana for my costs, getting into that combo early. Especially against Rogue, hanging on to the Emperor is a good idea, just because they don't really have the damage or anything early game to really punish you for keeping those high damage or high mana minions. I only have 30 gold, can't go into arena right now. I don't really like doing arena right now, especially because they give you GVG packs, and I have most of the GVG cards that I would want, so I'm not really interested in doing arena at this point. Besides that, I'm probably pretty terrible at it. I think my highest wins is 7.
Victory or death.
And it was with a Paladin. Bouncing Blade, no good early. Warsong isn't really good early either, it's just part of that combo. Dread Corsair is good for tempo, and hopefully I can draw into some more minions here. Okay, so I got Armor Smith early, that's good. Against Priest, having something that has at least 3 damage is good. I was hoping that I would draw into a card here, or draw into a weapon. I think I'm gonna coin out the Armor Smith, because then I can use the Cruel Taskmaster next turn, and he'll be up to 3 damage, which can kill the Northshire Cleric, a few other cards. I think it's still worth it here to use to buff up the Armor Smith.
Strike.
It puts pressure on him. Now I have a 3/3 and a 2/2 on board. If I get a weapon next turn, I could play the Dread Corsair as well. Otherwise, I don't really have much next turn. Yeah, not too much. Just gonna armor up.
Strike.
I don't really want to get this armor before I take damage, because then when I'm using my card draw, when I'm trying to get card draw based on my damaged minions, I'll take 1 less card draw because I'm not going to be damaged. He must have a power word shield. Okay, no power word shield. So I kill the Northshire Cleric for free.
Strike.
Even though it's not discounted, Dread Corsair, just for the tempo, is still a good card. He can attack into here, he's only going to draw 1 card though. Let me move this webcam back up into the corner. Alright, so I have a couple pieces here. I got the Warsong Commander and Grim Patron. I also have a Whirlwind. Can't play it yet though, so I think I'm just gonna use the Dread Corsair here. Really hoping that I was gonna draw into a weapon early, but didn't get any weapons there. Not sure why he didn't do the Northshire Cleric Power Word Shield earlier. Still can't really do much here. So, I'm just gonna play that out of pass. Don't really want to just kill that for free. I'm still good against Holy Nova. Doesn't kill any of my minions, so let's see.
I wonder.
My blade be thirsty.
Alright, so I definitely want to get rid of this, which means an execute, which in order to execute that I have to use my Whirlwind. So it might be a good turn just to get the Grim Patrons out. I do have a lot of taunts in front of him, so it's going to be difficult for him to do anything to them.
Everyone, get in here!
Alright, so now I'm a little weak to things like Akanai Circle or even Holy Fire or Holy Nova. So hopefully he doesn't have another Holy Nova. That'd be too easy for him. Although I would still have 2 Grim Patrons. We'll see. Puts out a 3 attack minion. Makes some of my Grim Patrons can't attack into him. Looks like I'm still doing okay here. He was thinking about healing his own face, so I'm probably in pretty good shape. See here, the Battle Rage, I only draw 2 cards instead of 3 if I was damaged already. Let's see. I think I want to go for a combo turn here, so I'm going to execute this guy. Play the War Song.
Forward! Attack! Fire on! Everyone, get in here! Everyone, get in here! Everyone, get in here! Everyone, get in here!
See what I get when I draw. See there, I could have gotten 5 cards.
I must choose!
It's probably worth it just to Battle Rage again. Fill up my hand.
Attack! Fire on!
Already
Attack! Fire on!
job done.
He doesn't really have anything that would mill me here, so I have... How many cards do I have? 3, 6, 8. So, yeah, there's no way he can make me draw 2 cards here.
You have been.
Well played.
Yeah, at that point, if he doesn't have the board clear, there's not really anything here that he can do. Alright, well I went through the dailies pretty quickly. I think I'm going to play some ranked, so I'll start off with my Zoolock, and then I'll probably play some Flamewaker in ranked as well. I was playing Flamewaker in ranked yesterday, and it was pretty good, so I think I'm going to keep using it. Just to show you my Zoolock, what it looks like here. I posted it online, but you can see Mortar Coils, Power Overwhelmings, a lot of activators for these Nerubian eggs, the Abusive Sergeants, Dark Iron Wolves. You know, I like this deck because it has a lot of sticky minions, so either against aggro or even against mage, it does pretty well because, say I have a Harvest Golem out 2-3, Mage Flame Strikes, I still have a 2-1 afterwards. Sludge Belcher is tough to get through, so I really like it on here. Things like Piloted Shredder, Nerubian Egg, Haunted Creeper, they're really effective against board clear, so makes it a really good deck against a lot of different classes. So I'll go and be playing that Zoolock right now on Ranked. See if I can climb up a little bit. I was climbing a little bit earlier in the month, so right now I'm rank 13. Hoping last month or last season I got down to rank 9, so I'm hoping to get back down there again.
Gul'dan versus Rexxar.
A caged walrus.
Begin. Your soul shall be mine.
Okay, against Hunter, it's probably Face Hunter if he's down this low. Knife Juggler is good to keep. It combos pretty well with some of my early minions. Not a great start. I really don't like going first with the Zoolock either. It's nice when I can coin out some stuff. I don't really have a lot of 1-mana minions. See what he's coining out. That kind of tell us. Dire Wolf Alpha doesn't really tell me too much about what kind of hunter it is. I don't really want to play out the Knife Juggler where you can kill it for free, so I'm just going to take the damage. He might mistakenly think that I'm a handlock if I'm tapping turn 2 and I haven't played anything out yet, so it might change the way that he plays. There are a lot of handlocks on ladder, so it's pretty good to play him out right now. Alright, that'll for sure show him that I'm not a handlock. I have the activator next turn. I could probably play that Dark Iron Wolf into him, or I can play the Knife Juggler into the Abusive Sergeant into the Dire Wolf Alpha. We'll see. Hopefully it's not the 4/4. It's not. So now I can play him into the Hogger, the Huffer here. Let's see what I want. If I get some good RNG, I can clear the wolf this way as well. So we'll see. Come on, RNG, just there it is. I am pretty low, but I have the Defender of Argus up, so I can play it to. If he is a face hunter and he's trying to get in, I can play the Defender of Argus. Makes it difficult for him to get through.
I'll show them all.
Mad Scientist means it's probably not a face hunter. It's probably more mid-range. Might be good to actually owl the Mad Scientist. Can't really play anything after the owl though, so hesitating a little bit about that.
So many possibilities.
I think what I'll actually do here is use the Defender of Argus. Nothing here dies to his trap, so let's see if hopefully it's actually just a freezing trap. It is explosive, but again, nothing dies to the explosive trap now. The only thing his owl can trade with is my Knife Juggler. If he has Wolf Rider, it trades pretty well with the Spider here. Might be a quick shot. Kill command. Alright, so I'm getting him down a little bit. Might just play the taunt here if it is a face makes it difficult for him to get through. It's probably not face though, so I think I could probably play a little more conservatively. Or aggressively, I should say. I don't really want to use the life tap here. I have a lot of minions, they're just kind of high cost, but I think I'm just going to buff up this guy and go in face there. Gives me a good solid minion on board. It's tough for him to clear. I can play Taunt and Owl next turn if there's anything I need to Owl. He might play High Main this turn, so I can just Owl that. Even though it kills my Taunt minion for free, it's good to get rid of those 2/2s, and then I can really trade with it. If he kills the Taunt, I can trade my 2/1 into that 6/2. So, makes a good trade overall. And I'll still have that Taunt minion, that 1/2. So I even have lethal next turn with the Power Overwhelming, depending on his board clear. He has 7 mana, but not a lot of time to actually use it. Let's see. That's probably another kill command coming out. Again, the 2/1 still trades pretty effectively here. He's playing this out. He's pretty desperate. Let me check to make sure, see if I have lethal. I have 2, 4, 6, 10. Yeah, that's perfect lethal.
You call that a weapon?
So the nice thing about this deck is it actually does have a lot of burst. For a zoo, you know, you have a lot of things that can give you +2. The Power Overwhelming gives you +4. So you can really make not only effective trades, but at the end of a match you can really finish somebody. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to grab some water real quick. I'll be back just in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do for a little bit here is I want to go to this Tavern Brawl. If you guys haven't seen it, what it is it's a new challenge each week. So this one ends in 4 days. And this week what it is you're either randomly Nefarian or Ragnaros. And I think Nefarian is really the better boss to be in this one. Ragnaros, you start out with 1 mana, it's normal, but you get some pretty overpowered minions that are low cost, whereas Nefarian, you start out with 5 mana, and your hero power is you can get a free spell from any class, and that spell will cost 0. No matter what spell it is, it always costs 0. So it's pretty OP, especially if you can get some good spells. So let's see, all you do is you just go into the Brawl, it's free to play, and besides getting your first win you get a pack, but after that I don't think you really unlock anything from playing this game mode. I don't know that there's really any rewards or anything like that, so it doesn't seem like it's really worth it to play, at least to me. So you saw I did have 1 win, so I did get my pack, but let's see, it's actually a pretty good starting hand. Oh, I haven't seen this card before. Summon Emperor Thorazan. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep all these, actually. I do get a coin, so I can play out this taunt minion. He's going to start it with 5 mana, so he's going to be playing some pretty strong ones. One of his stronger ones is, I think it's a 4/6, and it summons 2 minions that have 2/2. So we'll see if he plays that in his first turn or not. Okay, so this is all spells cost 3 less, which includes my spells. So I can summon these 2 4-core hound pups for free, essentially, as well as this taunt minion. So I think I'm actually going to do that. Now the Corehound pups are nice because at the end of each turn, all the Corehound pups will revive, however many died. So if I just, it's almost like a mini Kel'Thuzad. If I, trade this guy into this one, then he comes back as long as there's still 1 alive. I want to keep using my weapon here because I want to get a better hero power. Right now it just summons a Magma Rager for 2 mana. But what I can do as a Death Rattle is I can deal 8 damage to a random enemy minion. Or no, it can go to face as well. So just to a random enemy. So it's pretty good. Uses Bite. I don't know that he would want to try to clear the taunt with face and this. That cost a lot for him. He's doing 9 damage to a 6/6 taunt. Okay, so he's gonna want to try to, he's just gonna clear it with a spell on face. He's already running low on cards. I can put out another taunt minion. He can't clear both of my core hounds. Again, spells are free. They cost 3 less, so you just use that for free. I don't know that I want to get overloaded next turn. I'll only have one mana next turn to use if I use the Lava Burst. There's not really a way that I can trade effectively right now, though, so it might be a good idea to use it anyways. I think I will. This would be a good guy to put down next turn, but I'm only going to have 1 mana.
For Blackwood.
Wait, why was that guy cheaper? I don't know why that guy only costs 4. Alright, well at least I drew a minion that I can play. Can't clear this guy right now. I could play one of the pups into him and then attack him. I don't know. Play one of the pups next turn. That might be the best thing, actually. Next turn I'll have 4 mana. I could play this guy out. We'll summon a legendary minion. Or play this gal out who will summon Emperor Thorsan. Getting down to this death rattle is pretty big though. Then I can really start killing those minions for free. Oh, I didn't think about that. He would damage everybody. That was a good move for him then. Again, trying to get down to this death rattle. Hopefully I can kill this guy off. I don't think I can wait 3 more turns to kill him though. So we'll see. Hopefully I draw a spell.
I wield the power of black.
He can kill my Emperor before I even get the power up from it. What's that? Oh my gosh, a 0 mana Pyroblast. This is why Nefarian's OP. That's ridiculous. He'd kill this guy before I can even summon a legendary minion. This guy's really only good for snowballing if I'm already ahead. Probably just play these, the Magma Rager. I still can't even trade into anything at this point. This guy's gonna give this minion 3 more damage next turn, so I have to trade into him. If he doesn't clear my Magma Rager, I can at least clear next turn. No. Alright, yeah, he's drawn some good cards. There's the 4/6 that summons the 2/2s that I was talking about. I can at least get the new hero power here. Hopefully it hits this guy. And it hits face. Alrighty then. So this is gonna have 7, this is gonna have 13. I'm just dead next turn. That's why Nefarian's stupid. Terrible game. So, yeah, that's why I don't really play this game mode. It seems very much in favor of Nefarian. Alright, so I think I'm gonna play some more ranked. I'm gonna use my Flamewaker in ranked this time. I haven't played too much ranked Flamewaker, but I think it's a good enough deck. I've seen a lot of it on ladder, so I think it can win, especially against aggro decks. Even against control decks, though, it's pretty good. Especially if you can get the Flamewaker mirror image combo.
Victory or death!
You asked for it.
Alright, this is a good start right here. I can use the Mana Worm, I can coin out the Gnome, use the Unstable Portal in turn 2. So, that's pretty good. It's probably a Grim Patron Warrior. We'll see. I didn't know that they unlocked this map for ranked mode. This is the best thing about this map. You can make the hammer disappear, and then if you do it again, What happened? Where did that? Oh, I've done it before. It brings up a little floating seahorse. I guess it's random what it does.
I am ready.
Job's done.
Alright, now if he has Fiery War Axe, it's not very good. He's just gonna kill my worm, but we'll see.
What now?
The fact that he armors up probably means that it's a control warrior. Just do an unstable portal, buff up the mana worm more. Ooh, this might be really good if it's a control warrior, so I'm gonna hang on to it. That'd be so sick if it's like, if he plays something like Gromash or even I don't know, any of those minions. Hopefully it's control warrior. I want to be able to use this.
What now?
Turn 3, I'm probably not going to play a naked Flamewaker. I'll probably just use my Mad Scientist. Or if I get a spell, I might use a spell. I don't know though. I'll probably want to keep the spell for the Flamewaker.
I wonder.
There he is. Best part about this.
What now?
Let's see what he plays. Cruel Taskmaster. Is he really executing it? Wow. Alright. Could use my Flamewaker and then no, I can't stealth unless I play this. Yeah, I'll probably just use Mad Scientist. Next turn I can Flamewaker, stealth. Then turn after that I can use Sorcerer's Apprentice and hopefully I'll draw into some more spells. Is there anything else I can get out of this? Let's see. Nothing else. Looks like it's just those two guys. Alright, now Flamewaker stealth isn't that great at this point. I guess I'm gonna proc. I'll proc him first and then. Can't really do anything there that would make it so that he draws less than 2 cards, so it's okay if he draws 2 cards off of that. I hope I get a Mirror Entity at the time that he's going to play Dr. Boom and I can just BGH his Dr. Boom. That'd be a sick turn. I definitely want to play spells this turn. Not a lot that I can do in terms of playing spells though.
I wonder.
These ones are pretty high cost, and even if I play Sorcerer's Apprentice this turn, I can only play 1 spell. Which I can do anyways. By the way, the fact that he's playing an Unstable Ghoul means it's probably a Grim Patron Warrior, which is a lot more difficult of a... I thought I just killed you. There we go. I really need more card draw. I haven't gone into any of my card draws cards in here. So I need some more spells. Oh, I see, it's a forge. Ooh, what did I forge? Can I forge more weapons? Oh, forged a different shield.
I must choose.
Another sword. This guy's taking a long time on his turns in general. I don't know that he's gonna put anything down this turn. Oh, he drew into the execute with his battle rage.
Bleed me thirsty.
Oh, that's okay. I'll take a frothing berserker.
Bleed me thirsty.
I'll show them.
I strike.
Show them all.
Really don't want to buff his berserker by attacking into it. We'll see what he's gonna do here. He could have some sort of combo in his hand. He can't play Warsong and Grim Patron, so if he plays, I guess he could play Grim Patron and have some sort of whirlwind. But he's still gonna be buffing my berserker if he does that. He's already used both executes, so he can't execute my berserker either with the whirlwind ability. We'll see what he does here.
I must choose.
Alright, so he does play Dr. Boom, which is sick because I have a 0 mana BGH. He doesn't have any more mana. I don't know what he's playing with in his hand. Let's see.
I'm sorry.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Hopefully it doesn't kill my berserker. Alright, that's fine.
Fools.
I think I should attack with
I
my
strike. I
yeah,
strike.
attack with my berserker first.
Time runs out on me.
Alright, so he can't use a weapon to clear. He doesn't have any executes. Even if he has Warsong Grim Patron, there's nothing out there with less than 3 attack. So I think I have him. I even have counterspell up, so if he tries to do any spell, it's gonna get blocked. So I don't really know what spell can save him right now anyways. Unless he had something that just gave him armor, but generally they don't really play those cards. So we'll see what he plays. 8 mana, could be Gromash, but if it's another mirror entity, he would lose for sure.
Thank you.
I don't know what he was hoping to do there with a whirlwind anyways. Yeah.
Well played.
Alright, so that's the first hour. I think I'm going to transition over to the Steam library now. Let me see what I actually have to play today on